Our Tail of the Tape brought to you by Fairtex. Rogerson 24, Nhan 21. Both fighters making their debuts here this evening, Matty.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen these guys before. Maybe it was on Muaythai Victoria, but yeah, two good stables. Of course, Cowboy Muaythai, famous for the clinch, of course, trained by none other than the Cowboy himself. And when the gate opens, they'll be looking for 8 tonight against Bucksuri's gym out of Preston. Bucksuri had a real nice technical style back in his day, but has trained some big punches as well.
Matty Black and Reese McMaster, as well as Deegan Mutt and Jack Bennett, to name but a few remaining on the Roots 29 card here this evening in Melbourne Pavilion. Steve White and Matty Williams here with your ringside swing and a miss from Rogerson.
Sorry, it's Ethan Nhan in the white trunks. Rogerson in the black, who was a little bit of damage courtesy of Ethan Nhan there. He comes out swinging and firing, trying to remove that leg of Rogerson. Beautiful lift, talking to a low kick from Nhan, made himself known. Oh, that right hand had some velocity behind it. And good elbow on the inside. Let's see what kind of clinch game Rogerson has early. Well, that's an early separation from Rung, I felt. Well, I mentioned that Jaeger Rogerson will be trying to get the clinch going in this. A lot of the fighters out of that gym, very good Muay Thai stylists. Chloe Cowboy had beautiful Muay Thai style, and of course the wee man himself, Connor Goodman, or Muay Thai cannonball. But right now it's Rogerson, scores with a beautiful right kick. Just timing that punch of Nhan.
Well, as Nhan now just loading up on that right leg and unloading on the left leg there of Rogerson.
Ethan Nhan just trying to Rogan Rogerson's Josh at the moment. And a little bit of garlic at the moment from Ethan. He's got some power, doesn't he, Stephen?
He does indeed. And there's some of said power as Nhan just plants the feet, leans into the uppercuts.
Tries to sway back, but I love the way that Rogerson is mixing up the height of his kicks. He's covering a lot of range as he steps in, and that time it's the elbow that just misses. Let's see what he's got in the clinch now for Rogerson. Yeah, he just put it in reverse to Nhan and backed out the back door. Having none of that.
And you get nice thud to the midsection there of Nhan via way of the right shin of Jaeger Rogerson, I should say. It's the kick caught and follow-up not forthcoming, but it is eventually by way of right hook, and now into the clinch both of these gentlemen go.
Oh, this is a fun fight. I'm enjoying this. Rogerson trying to plant a knee into the solar plexus. Nhan does a good job of locking down upstairs, sticking a frame across the hips. And Rogerson needs to get back on his kick here. The right kick's been what is doing it for him, and he does. He's trying to time the shorter sort of stature fighter on his way in. 10-second clappers go. Both boys score, but the bigger scoring shot would go the way of Nhan, who put a little bit of extra Basmati behind that one and finished strong. Big exclamation point, Stephen.
Well, the power there of Ethan Nhan, a force to be reckoned with as we take a look at some of the highlights.
Swayed out of the way and stepped up to scratch, didn't he? Big punches all the way through from Nhan. Did damage down low to the leg and invested in the body with some big punches to set up the overhand right. Rogerson, when he got the right kick going, it was pretty, and it was scoring, got some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Trying to meet Nhan in the center with some big elbows up the pipe. I'm not too sure any of them connected, but super close. Both guys having good moments in the first now. Corner instructions will be extra important, Stephen, to dictate how this fight plays out coming into the 6th minute. The cheapest creepers. The 4th minute, Stephen. The rounds are 3 minutes long, Stephen. I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times.
Well, you were working on that time machine last time I talked to you. It sounds like you've had some success. As Nhan now trying to mark, he's targeting that left calf. I'm seeing Rogerson hit it a couple of times in that first round, and now he's going upstairs, and again he goes to whipping, snapping low kicks to the left leg there of Rogerson, and it's a few shades of red on the left thigh there of Jaeger. Nhan just whips the hip, catches the kick and fires back as Rogerson checks that one beautifully.
I like the way that Rogerson, I like that angle on his kick. It comes in, it comes up, and then it comes in horizontally, almost like the golden kick of Karahat. Often sneaks under the elbow of Nhan. Nhan, he's just continuing to damage that leg, and it's looking all kinds of the wrong color at the moment. Black, blue, and who knows what else. But I tell you what, Rogerson's going to have to dig deep and start checking some of those low kicks hard, because I'm not sure how many of these more he can take, Stephen.
Yeah, it's starting to slow down. I'll be wondering when he'll start switching stances, if and when he'll start switching stances. Now he elects to clinch in the corner, because it's just been a target all night. You can see his light there on that left leg.
And that's kind of it's taken away his right kick now, right? Because when he kicks, Nhan's off doing returning serve low, just like that. But those two scored very well. Now we see him get into the clinch, but Nhan doing a good job just to nullify. He's got good frames down low, does Nhan. But some big moments from Rogerson with off the right shin.
Digs in with the right, just a bit of a swing and a miss. And a little probing jab there from Nhan. As we have just a shade over a minute left in this second round. Kick taken on the shoulders there as Nhan looks for the elbow, and again you can see Rogerson, he's wary that that left leg has got a big crosshairs on it from the barrel of the 308 of Nhan, as well sways back and unloads with a couple of hooks on the counter. Rogerson says, yeah, come on, let's continue.
Yeah, it's an interesting round, this one, for judges to score, because the volume's certainly gone the way of Rogerson with that right kick. But it's the low kicks of Nhan that have done the most damage and broken the posture and the balance of Rogerson. Good knee there from Rogerson, and referee steps in to separate. Just 15 seconds left now for these two young warriors to make a stamp in the judges' eyes.
Yeah. Going up high there is Rogerson, and Nhan goes the polar opposite, goes low. As the final bell of the round goes, and we have one more between Rogerson and Nhan. And I'd have to give that round again to Nhan, purely just for damage incurred. But Rogerson, as game as they come, so take a look at the highlights.
Yeah, it was close, but yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you there, Stephen. It was the right kick that landed over and over again. It was beautiful. It was great kicking from Rogerson, but it was the moments immediately after where he often took damage, courtesy of those Nhan low kicks. And this was a big moment where he got spun around. A good knee from Nhan in the clinch before Rogerson was able to get into his lock. And I know you'd imagine both corners would be no playing it safe coming into the third. Will be elbows, perhaps, from Rogerson in the third round. Can Nhan get a finish? Can he find that lead leg once more and take the judges out of it? We will see.
Well, both men on debut and have been impressive so far. And again, Nhan just winds up and just targets that left leg there of Rogerson.
Beautiful step up left knee from Rogerson before he goes skyward with the size 9 off the right-hand side. Teepin trying to send his man back towards the ropes. Measuring with the jab and the teep now is Rogerson. Right kick's good, but eats yet another hard right low kick from Nhan to the thigh.
Well, Nhan again, loved that little follow-up there with the left. It was just out of range with that low kick. Just changing levels, keeping Rogerson guessing.
Man, Rogerson has a pretty kick on him, this guy. And both guys so young in their career. The future's so bright for Victorian Muay Thai, isn't it?
It It is indeed, as these two exemplifying said future right now on debut. As we approach the halfway mark of this third and final round. Nhan again just unloads to the right now, puts the knee guard up. Rogerson gives him one right back.
As that last low kick was off about a 10-foot run-up too. Just came in from the pavilion and ran his fingers over the seam and sunk it in like McGrath. Now the two chest to chest. 1:30, just half a round left to go in this one.
Rogerson just probes away there, the teep. Pace slowing down just a little bit, but I'm sure in the last 45 seconds or so there will be reckless abandon, or maybe we won't get to the 45 seconds as both men have decided to clinch and exchange kneecaps to the stomach. With a minute to go here in this third round. Again, Rogerson looking to close the distance and clinch. Nhan says no thanks.
I like to see Roger come in with an elbow. He's leading well with the knees, kicking well. Maybe come in, land that knee and the elbow immediately after, but oh man, he just cannot miss with the body kicks in the third, Rogerson. Good little elbow there, not a lot of power on it. And Rung will look to separate.
Final 30 seconds.
Final 30 seconds. Nhan and Rogerson, crowd on their feet, urging them on. We've seen a great fight so far. Nice right hand down the middle there from Nhan, as he again just swings away with that right leg. Rogerson putting the guard up.
That's it. That's what I wanted to see from him. Just trying to spare the elbow straight through. Trying to look for a knockout now. Nah, mate, looks like it could go another 10 rounds here tonight at the Pavilion. What a finish from these two guys.
What a scrap between Rogerson and Nhan. And the Melbourne fans showing their love here this evening. Great fight. And the judges will again adjudicate the winner as we take a look at some of the highlights between Nhan and Rogerson.
Yeah, whatever way this cookie crumbles, it was a great fight and one that both fighters can stand up and be truly proud of. Maybe redemption for the loser in the future, we'll see. But it was Nhan with the power, the big punches, the heavy low kicks, the beautiful kicking game from Rogerson, who just seemingly couldn't miss with those things and pressed forward coming into the third round, trying to hunt for a finish. Maybe a big right elbow. A really good, another stylistic matchup between these two that played out to the pleasure of the fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we head to the judges' scorecards for their decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. All the way to your winner via unanimous points decision. Red corner.